Hello, this is Richard Jacobs with the Finding Genius podcast, now part of the Finding Genius Foundation. I have Nykki Hardin. She's the founder of 21 Cleanse. We're going to talk about what is detoxing, how to do it the right way without starving yourself or having to endlessly fast, etc. So, Nykki, thank you for coming.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, tell me about your background. How did you come to be a proponent of detox? Like, what was going on in your life that led you in this direction?
Yeah, so thank you for asking. I would say, from the age of 15, I was always really into performance. I was a 3-sport athlete and, an overachiever. And so that led me into really understanding nutrition as it related to performance. And what I soon learned was I have a saying, food is mood, food is mindset, and food is medicine. So this sort of side hustle of mine, rather more like a hobby of continually studying nutrition in the body, all with the idea of optimization, right? And sort of wanting to have experiences of superhumanness, I guess you could say. It became just a through line in my life. And I was, of course, coaching people nutritionally and doing all kinds of things, studying hormones and neurotransmitters and brain chemistry and things like that. And then when I was 29 years old, I went into a massive depression. And it was as a result of my mom. She had a brain aneurysm and she died out of the blue. And this was really my first experience in complete loss of control. And that really triggered something deep inside of me. And so I went into a serious depression and everyone wanted me to go on medication because I wasn't functioning in the world. And it wasn't a part of my value system. I really believed from a young age that, our biography and our belief system really affected our biology, if that makes sense, right? So I knew that if I didn't really do the deeper healing of whatever was manifesting these symptoms, that it would just be expressed later on in my life.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I took this opportunity. I bought a one-way ticket to India. I'd been in yoga for about a decade at that time, at 29. And so I bought a one-way ticket to India and I dove deep into Ashtanga yoga, transcendental meditation, and eventually Ayurvedic nutrition. So I was really learning the tools to heal mental and emotional, but I still felt that there was a heaviness, almost in my cells, that I felt I needed support in. And I'd been learning for a lot of years about the spiritual side of detox. So I checked myself into an ashram where they didn't even speak English, and I did my first full body detox. Okay. In India, they call it the Panchakarma. And I just experienced true miracles. My brain became so clear. It was really like a photographic memory. And I could read an Ayurvedic science book, and it was the 13th time I read it. Everything made sense. The Sanskrit words stuck in my brain. I could talk to the doctors and they accused me of having studied it for a decade. And I was really fascinated. And then a few days later, I woke up and 8 pounds had fallen, all this weight had fallen off my body almost overnight. Wow. And then, they sent me home early because I lost weight so rapidly, right? So that triggered my limiting belief that there was something wrong with me. But truly, it's just that my body was really healing at such a rapid rate. And that's how it heals, that it had that experience. And so 2 days later, I woke up and I literally watched my cells vibrate and release all of this mental and emotional suffering.